truly appreciate you allowing me to respond, sir. Listen to me. Women and men are not the same. There's no such thing as a trans. There are men injustice, and that's okay. But you cannot allow them to have civil laws. I heard you mention a couple bills you're going to go ahead and open up. You need to open up this bill and protect women. Because none of the women in here are protected. It's okay. I'll give it like that. None of the women in here are protected by law. State law. State law is not protecting any of the women in here. And I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I am a woman who's a lesbian, who was harassed in the locker room. I'm telling you right now that a lot of this is going on, and you need to do something about it.
This is Tish Hyman, the woman who went famous for calling out a guy who also domestically assaulted his wife before taking her first name, who entered a women's locker room at Gold's Gym in LA, and Tish saw this guy. She obviously raised a storm. She complained to Gold's Gym. They did nothing about it. And she has been waging war on trans locker room policies ever since. This is just the latest case where she was speaking at a town hall to rep Ro Khanna. So in this, Ro Khanna essentially doubles down after this woman tells her experience of being harassed in her own locker room, that he thinks it's fine to prosecute men who go into women's locker rooms for nefarious purposes, but it's not fine to prosecute men who go into women's locker rooms because they say they're women. My question is, how are you supposed to distinguish between the two when you're a woman who walks into her locker room only to find a man standing there? How do you know if he's a sexual predator or simply a man who wants to pretend to be a woman for the day? We've seen this play out everywhere. We've seen men go into women's locker rooms and say that they're women just so they can spy on women, so they can film up their skirts, so they can stand there exposed in locker room showers. I don't know why every elected official who is a Democrat or progressive has decided to double down on this issue, but there are better policy prescriptions than putting women in danger. Just give trans people their own bathroom and stop making us conform to your expectations of how we should feel safe in our own spaces.